Hello, my friends. It's a mystical tale of climbing. It's a story of two sources, Dahmer and Eric. They made the climb to the P Mountain. The story begins when the dam breaks. You were appointed chief of the Mapilla. Eric took a break for practice on the mountain P. When it gets to post 1, strangely there's no one there even on duty. Eventually they decided to put their records and identification cards first post. And at exactly 8 p.m. they started into the woods. It's dark and quiet, that's how they feel. Then Eric spoke. If you say "Nee, my grandmother," it's quiet. There's usually a ghost. Dahmer said. Don't think that'd be weird. Then T-Henty Dahmer because of hearing the sound of a chicken. But strangely Eric didn't hear anything. But Eric understands if there's my voice at night in the woods it's a bad sign. Finally they accelerated their pace. It's so far from that place. Damn, permission to pee. By the time the peace goes away, Eric kisses. Smells like a cocoon, and that's not all. He also saw the egret standing up under a tree. As soon as it came, the ghost was gone. It's gone. Finally they went on their way. However, 2 hours walk they did not find post 2, which should not be far from the station. Us one. Eventually they decided to make the tents tired of walking. As soon as they rest, there me. Heard a lot of foot and gamelan. And all of a sudden it just came out of nowhere. It's the kind of person who carries a lot in the want of gamelan music. Once the group is far away, get past them. They're discussing. How could it be the night in the middle of the woods have people burying bodies? In the middle of that confusion, Dahmer suddenly felt pain in his clemen. Eric said this must be you taking a leak in ghost territory. Because the Dahmer can't walk. Finally Eric went after the race. But even though Eric ran very fast, he didn't find the troop. Out of desperation, I finally got back to my home. As soon as the alarm went off. 'Cause there's an old grandmother. When asked if this grandmother claims to be a local resident, and it's called grandmother. Doc asked Eric and Dahmer for him staying at his house. Doc also said he could treat the dam. As soon as I get to the village where Grandma is, Doc, they're shocked. Because there are only 13 houses there. As soon as I get in the Doc's house, Dahmer is directly medicated. After that Eric and the Dunger were weak. Have decided to sleep. In his sleep Eric woke up to the sound of a gamelan. And there was a knock on the door. Then the Doc opened it. Turns out that's coming. A pale-faced little boy. Then the Doc came out. When taking the pics, curious. Then Eric and Doc saw the pack. People carry corpses in the want of gamelan. Doc asked Eric to come with them. So at Eric's funeral was startled. Because the body in that box is a child. That little guy just knocked on the Doc's house. By the time Eric and the Doc left, Dahmer woke up looking for a Doc in his room. And in that room he saw a poking ghost. With black eyes. Then there's the sound of Eric and the Doc, who's back from the funeral. And the poke is gone. But the Docs are peaceful with smell and say, you don't have to pay for anything. Once in the room Eric and Dahmer discussed to leave the village. Oh my god. As soon as they get away, heard Doc's voice is saying, where are you going? Go. Eric and Dahmer said they want to go home. And the Doc answers, whoever's suing. Getting into the village of Gondomayitvillage won't get out. Then the dam and Eric run into the woods. As soon as they reached the forest, they were shocked because there were dozens of pokings blocking the road. They are. In the middle of the panic they smell the flowers. Eric and Dahmer followed the smell of flowers it's coming from. The smell of the flowers came from the posts. There they met the officer. G asked if you left a note at post 1. Then the officer explained that Eric and Dahmer were on the missing persons list for weeks without a trace. Heard. Eric and Dahmer were shocked. Because of the brand there hasn't been a night there. Then Eric and Dahmer under the Temple One health check to check his condition. There the doctor said, "You guys got it. Good to be back. Usually the missing people on this mountain are never found. Because according to legend anyone who entered the village of Gondomayitvillage was not a man. Can return to this dimension." The end. Thanks for listening. See you.